This is the Pistrano Show. Just doing an unboxing video of some pretty kick-ass parts that are going on the big guy here. So let's get started. It's from one supplier. We've been waiting on these for a while. And there you go. Hyperflow fans. You think a fan's a fan. I always did. You know, I knew there were faster fans, slower fans. I'm an electronic engineer, so I get that. But there's a different level to everything in our scene. Like this per se. This is an SCX6. It could just be the regular honcho version like I had to begin with. And left it alone. That's one level. And then you go batshit crazy and do something like this. That's a different level. Well, that's how high flow fans is for fans, obviously. I don't know how they are at making dump trucks, but I know fans, they're pretty good at it. So I got two fans. One is the motor fan. Now this fan here runs at 16.8 volts, 16.5. I'll be running it at 16.8 off of voltage regulator from NSDRC. With that regulator, I can run both fans with the low amount of amps that they're pulling and not really affect anything about the build. So this one goes here on the motor. I'm also talking to him about a different design where we would put two at an angle like he makes for the Traxxas. So I sent him a message about that today. We'll see how that goes. It might take a little while, but that would be going from one motor fan to two, which would kind of be nice. Plus the V style sticking out of the hood right here would be freaking wicked. So it's got his logo on the side. It's got purple. I need to see what size these screws are, but purple containment washers, cones, whatever you want to call them. The wire's wrapped way better than any of the shit I did. He must just have much better shrink wrap than me. But looks great, don't it? So he did a great job on that. The carbon fiber on the top here has purple specks in it. So this is like a forged carbon fiber with purple specks. I don't know. Yeah, you should be able to see them right there. Pretty wild, right? So yeah, so instead of just having, you know, your 30 millimeter fan, you've got this big guy cooling your motor. Next, you know, I talked to him. He's made stuff for the Max 5 ESC. And so this is what he's got. So here, you've got a full forged carbon fiber cover for the ESC. Connected to the cover obviously is one of his fans. It's got the logo on the outside here. Same forged carbon fiber with the purple specks cover, the purple cones, and the purple wire cover. And the rest of it is forged carbon fiber, thick forged carbon fiber. I mean, that's not going anywhere. So this will replace the top part of the ESC and allow the fan to fit right on top. Potentially, I could run this. This will fit in between my ESC and the roof. But what I want to do is I want to cut out the roof so that it feeds right into the fan. So that'll be fun to try and figure that out and get it to work. But that is the plan. Sorry about the yawn, guys. I'm not bored. I'm just friggin' tired. He also sends a main switch, so you can hook both of these up to a 16.5 volt output and then put the switch in between so you can switch on and off. You can also run these off a 4 or 5 S battery off of their balance plug. Now you can't do that with servos because the amperage they take, but these fans don't take much amperage at all, so it's okay to run them off that balance plug. So as for the wiring and all that stuff, I'll get into that soon here because I'm gonna be taking this apart and getting these new fans set up. Once these fans are on here and done, this project is done. So keep that in mind when you get time during the week or on the weekend. Make sure you go and watch all the videos that I made on this model. I've had some good sponsors like Hyperflow Fans that really helped make this one turn out the way it did. And I thank all of them for that. So watch my videos, click on a link, check them out. I've got links to everything that is sponsored in this vehicle on every video in the description. So if you go to one of my videos about this vehicle, you will see in the description links to everything I used. So, or on Instagram, go on Instagram, Pissed Rhino, and then any picture of this, I've got my sponsors listed there too. So, and there's tons of pics and videos. And the cool thing I can say is that if you Google Pissed Rhino, the first 2 things you're going to get are my YouTube and my Instagram. So Google Pissed Rhino and you can get my Instagram or YouTube. But if you're seeing this video, you've already got my YouTube, so you got that covered. So that's it. I just wanted to bring out these fans and show the world that there's different level of fans. I've got a whole box of fans back there. I can't remember the names of them, but pretty much just aluminum 30 mil by 30 mil fans. Some are 40 by 40, but I don't use them. I always hated the mounts to the motor. I pay way too much for this motor to put some slide-on aluminum piece of shit, scratch the hell out of my motor, and then it just looks horrible anyway. So I don't use those things. I won't use them. You've seen in my bashers even, I use carbon campsite, and they just happen to make these little fan covers that work great, but that is not the level of this. This is probably 5 to 10 steps above that. And that's what we want. We want the best. And if you want the best, Hyperflow fans, I know you've heard of them. They're everywhere. And if you haven't heard of them, make sure you tell them that Pissed Rhino sent you. And now you know. All right, everybody have a great week. And I'll see you next time here on the Pissed Rhino Show.